For a pure gasoline sedan with an out-the-door price of around $14,000, after just looking at the selfie, how could we not check out the Toyota 11? So today, let's take a look at the Toyota 11 1.2T CVT to see whether it's worth considering and what advantages and disadvantages this car has. The car length is 4,600 millimeters and the wheelbase is 2,700 millimeters, and the one shown in the video is the 1.2T luxury version, which is actually the most basic trim in the entire 11 lineup, with a sticker price of about $18,000 and a current real out-the-door price just a little over $14,000. Previously, we looked at several models under $14,000 out the door, and now that we've raised the budget slightly above that, we can finally get a car with an independent rear suspension. And this car comes standard across all trims with a double wishbone independent rear suspension. In real driving, the chassis quality does feel better, with a balance of firmness and flexibility, not bouncy and not shaky. And combined with its powertrain being more responsive at low speeds, in city driving or on regular roads at medium to low speeds, when cornering, changing lanes, and weaving through traffic at relatively higher speeds, it feels quite confident. However, once you get on the highway, it struggles more. After all, this 1.2T engine only produces about 116 horsepower, and the real-world 0 to 60 mph acceleration time is close to 11 seconds. As for fuel economy, real owner feedback shows an average combined consumption of about 33 miles per gallon, which isn't particularly impressive, but also not high for this price range. In this roughly $14,000 price range, if the chassis is its advantage, then the rear seat space is its weakness, because the 2,700 millimeter wheelbase is not outstanding on paper, and in actual use, for someone like me at 5'10" and 132 pounds, after adjusting the front seats, the rear legroom is barely about 1 fist of space, and that's with the front seats moved slightly forward. By comparison, models we looked at before, like the Sylphy, Elantra, or even the Buick Verano, had 2 fists or even slightly more rear legroom. The interior materials are also quite average, with fabric seats and large areas of hard plastic on the door panels. Next, let's look at whether the features at this just over $14,000 price point are sufficient. For detailed model information and configurations of the Toyota 11, you can refer to Dong Chetty's database. The front headlights are full LED and come standard with automatic headlights and adaptive high and low beam functions, but the rear taillights are basic halogen units. On the side, it uses 16-inch dual-tone wheels paired with 205 width tires, and it comes standard with a tire pressure display system, and there is also a small sunroof on top. Opening the trunk, the cargo capacity is 471 liters, which is average for this class, and even as the base trim, it still supports folding rear seats. Inside, the steering wheel is made of plastic with a relatively rough texture, but it does integrate Level 2 driver assistance controls. And yes, even this base trim comes standard with Level 2 driver assistance, including active braking and lane centering, along with a total of 8 airbags. Behind it is a fully mechanical instrument cluster, and the center screen is 10.25 inches, but it has very limited functionality with no internet connectivity and no built-in navigation, so even the backup camera is quite blurry. So this screen mostly serves as a display since it supports smartphone connectivity for both Android and Apple devices. However, in this version, the front charging port is hidden inside the center armrest, where there is only a 12-volt power outlet, so you need an adapter and cable to use it. Moving to the rear, as mentioned earlier, space is limited, and in terms of features, the rear only has basic air vents and a charging port, with a center headrest but no center armrest. So in summary, this car has good chassis quality but average space, poor interior materials but complete safety features, and due to its price and engine size, it cannot deliver strong performance or handling. So next time, we might stretch the budget a bit more and take a look at the 1.5T Sagitar and Civic.